everyone, and welcome back to Tea Time Crochet. Today I don't have a crochet tutorial for you, but I do have a kind of a tool walkthrough. So today we're going to go over how to use a ball winder. You can find ball winders pretty much anywhere. My husband got this for me as a gift several years ago. I believe it was either my birthday or anniversary. But he bought it for me, so I have no idea how much it cost. But you can find them really fairly cheap on eBay. And all ball winders pretty much have the same function, so whatever brand you get, it doesn't matter. All of them are going to have the little clamp that's right here on the bottom to attach it to the table. They're going to have your little handle here that turns the cone up here. You're going to have the cone section, which is what the yarn will wind on, and you're going to have your yarn feed here. So it's a very simple tool, but it's a pretty vital one if you crochet or knit a lot, because when you buy yarns like the one I'm going to cake today, it comes in a ball, or it comes in a skein like this, and it's nice to be able to wind it into a cake. That way you can, contain them a little bit more. So this is basically what it looks like, and this little button just controls the clamp down here. So I'm going to go ahead and reposition the camera so you can see me winding on the little table that I'm going to set up. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a little TV tray here, and I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get this, loosen this up to where it'll fit on my little table here. And you just slide it over the edge. So this little clamp thing just slides right over the edge, and then you tighten it up. And it doesn't have to be super tight. You just want to make sure that it doesn't slide around. So you're going to take your yarn. I've already been using this yarn. I made a hat out of it. You can pull from either the inside of the skein or the outside. I already have the inside pulled out, so I'm just going to go ahead and start pulling from the inside. But keep in mind, if you're going to pull from the outside, it is going to roll around, so you're going to want to try and contain that with a basket or a bowl or something that you can put your skein in that it can roll in. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put our yarn through our feed right here. If you can't manage to get it to wind around like that, you can easily just poke it through the hole, which is most of the time what I do. And then you're going to take the cone here, and you're going to take that end and put it in through those little notches. And I like to have this a little bit longer, where I tuck it back through at least one notch again. So personally, I don't think it matters which way you crank. It just depends on what's comfortable for you. And you want to keep some tension on the yarn coming out of the skein. So I always just kind of go this way, and like I said, you want to keep tension on it, and then you just keep cranking until you run out of yarn. If you have a large skein like Red Heart Super Saver in a solid color, usually that will really be pushing it to get a whole skein on here to cake up. But as long as you're careful and you're watching that it's not getting down here in the gears or anything, you'll be fine. But you just want to keep some tension on it, and then just keep cranking until you run out of yarn. And you can go pretty fast, just as long as you're paying attention that it's going where it needs to go and not coming over the bottom of the stand here. Okay, so I have my last little bit of yarn here, and I'm just going to wind it by hand, and I'm going to wind it directly in the center of the cake, and then I'm going to just tuck it underneath a couple strands, just like that, just to secure it. So there's your nice neat cake. What I like to do is I like to take the label and I like to fold it. I'll get it as small as I possibly can, and I'm going to go ahead and pull out my tail here, and I'm going to hold the label here with the tail as I pull the cake off of the ball winder. So basically what I'm doing is I'm shoving the label in the center of the cake as I'm pulling it out. So you have your center pull here, and then you have your label, and you can just kind of give it a little squish just to tighten up that center part, and there's your nice neat cake. As long as you're paying attention and everything, you shouldn't have too many strands on the bottom that are off of hanging loose or anything. But if you do find that you have that, you just need a little tighter tension. So just keep that in mind, and always put your labels in the center, that way you know what it is. And then that's pretty much all there is to it. It's really simple. It's a nice tool to have when you are working with yarn, because it can condense down your larger skeins into a smaller cake, and you can actually store them a lot easier. And they're cute on top of that. So if you don't currently have a ball winder, definitely check out eBay or Amazon. I'm not sure if Joann sells these or not. I'm sure that they do, but definitely try to invest in one if you can, because it does make your life a lot easier. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.